Quality Signs and Designs, 775-537-5575.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve tentative commercial subdivision TM 2018-00016, subject to the conditions outlined in the conditions of approval section of this report, after having made the findings outlined in the staff's report.
Second.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve. Further discussion? Public comment? Dave, do you have anything, or you're going to be smart and take the yes motion?
Commissioners,
go ahead.
I would like to make a request or a comment. Dave Richards, Civil Rights Services, that's RICHARDS. There's a comment in the write-up that says there will be a drainage study and a traffic study done on this. I know that Civil Rights Services would love to do that work for them, but we don't feel that that work is necessary since they're not proposing any kind of physical change to the property or operation or anything like that. The drainage study and a traffic study would show absolutely nothing. So we'd like to make it either just take those out or make them as determined by Public Works whether they're necessary or not. That's it.
I would not agree with that. I would say that we would move our motion forward as written, as recommended, and if you'd like to come back to this board for a waiver, then that's what I would recommend.
Yeah, just a second. Thank you, Commissioner.
Good afternoon, Commissioner. The main and the whole idea of...
Your name and last name for the
I'm
record,
sorry.
please.
My first name is Raman, R-A-M-A-N. The last name is Sharma, S-H-A-R-M-A. Good afternoon, Commissioners. My whole idea of doing this commercial subdivision was, since it's a commercial property and being brothel on the property, it's not federally regulated. So think this is like if I want to do some kind of upgrade, like changing up my fuel pumps or changing up some of the units of the air conditions or the walking coolers or anything, I have to put money out from my secondary market and getting loans from it because the business funding is not there. So I spoke a couple of the banks, and what they told me is if I have a commercial subdivision, so I have two parcels where my mainstream of business, which is a travel center, and the other business, which is a brothel, and they both get separated on a different APN number, and they could finance me on towards the travel center side, so I can pretty much put investments from the bank and make it up to the course, whereas I have nicer pumps and more kind of more POS, which I already did it. I took the financing from the secondary market, and my interest is going way too high on this, and that was the whole idea of doing it. And that was the main purpose of doing this behind this.
I'm sorry, since I made the motion, the reason I'm standing behind that motion is because you do have the ability to go back and waive those items, but these items are part of this.
Okay.
That's the motion that I made, and we got a second on it. The other commissioners may not feel the same way, but you have the ability to make a waiver later on, or you just go ahead and do your traffic study and drainage study like everyone else has to do in order to do a subdivision.
Okay, thank you.
Further discussion or public comment? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Aye, unanimous.